Hello, everyone. This is Big Boss Calvin 83. Couldn't sleep, so I decided to get this off my chest. I already made a video about about it was titled something like this. If you don't like somebody, keep it to yourself. Well, I want to expand on that topic today. And what I want to expand is what I understand about people, particularly women, but people in general, is why do people think if they dislike somebody that somehow you're better? I mean, I'm talking about the person who want to pass their prejudice and pass their bias and their judgment on somebody they don't know. They never took time to know this person, but they judge them and label them and tell them what they are, and they don't know nothing about them. And it's just based on because they don't find them attractive. Especially when it comes against guys and women against women. I watch Atlanta Housewives. And then I'm about to watch Mom Life because them bitches are nuts. Wild. And that's funny. But it's like, why do you assholes who go around judging other people that you don't know, why do you think by disliking an individual or disliking a person that you dislike because you looked at them, that you're somehow better than them? You're not better than them. Because because this person that you weeded out and you sized up doesn't talk the way you feel they should talk, or doesn't live their life the way you feel they should live up to by your bullshit measuring stick, that they're wrong, and they're wrong for living their life and feeling the way they're feeling. It can be sexual orientation, being a homosexual or heterosexual. Like I said, you don't know what their personal life is, so why are you even commenting and forming an opinion on something that you don't know? And you do that just to make yourself feel better, to put yourself into a better life. And it's called wanting up somebody. I see this all the time. I see this with people in public. I see this all the time in school. I see this all the time. Times that I've been in school and times that I worked. I see this all the time. Looking at somebody and labeling somebody for 1 to 5 seconds, and you go out your way to your asshole, to your bullies who do this, and you bitches who do this, you put somebody down just to make yourself feel better. And it's pathetic, and you don't feel better. You have more, you're spoiled, you had everything handed to you, you're spoiled rotten, and you're still miserable. And for somehow you get off to hurting other people who done nothing to you. And truth of the matter is, it's because you're evil. That's an evil thing to do. And that in our culture, American culture, American culture, that's three K's, American KKKI. That's evil. That's a form of supremacy. Most notably, Caucasian supremacy. To label somebody and be all infatuated with their looks, but you don't like the way they look, but you're so infatuated, you still want to hurt them and mistreat them and torment them and torture them and ridicule them just so you can feel better about yourself. What is up with that? What's up with that? I mean, like I said before, if you don't like somebody, It should be based on because of the fact that you took time to know them through the period of time, and you just don't like how this person rolls. You don't like the way they live their lives and all that stuff. That's fine. There's no problem with that. The problem is that when people don't take time to get to know somebody and they just form a bullshit biased opinion because they look at somebody or they heard some gossip. Like, you ain't got no gossip about you. Like, just people talking shit about you. The same people that you hang out with talking shit about you, but they blame it on the person who they deem as the undesirable. The person that they don't like, they just blame it on that person. And then you want to use that as an excuse to fuck with that person. You look for faults in other people, you ridicule them, you put them down, you heckle them, you attack them, you abuse them, you attack them, you assault them, you berate them, you're belligerent and very disrespectful and derogatory, and you go out your way to hurt their fucking feelings just so you can feel better about yourself. You disliking somebody doesn't make you more important or better than somebody else. Grow the fuck up. It doesn't. It really doesn't. It doesn't. And then why are you so mean and hateful to somebody else when this person has done nothing to you? You're an idiot. You're just evil. You're a parasite. You are what's wrong with this earth. What's wrong with this world. This is the reason why nobody can get along. Because you never grew up. Because you got this bullshit from your fucked up parents. And I can't really blame the parents. I hate it when society just says, it's the parents' fault. I hate to break it to you. It's not really the parents' fault. Because when you see the destruction of the family union, I'm sorry, when you see when you witness and see the destruction of the family unit, by design, it's the bankers and the elites and the people who run the world, who run countries, who run the culture and manipulate it to their wants of oppression and controlling other people, especially darker people. It's not the reason why the people of this generation, my generation, is so fucked up. It's because of you fucking elites. It's not the fucking parents' fault. There is some fault to the parents, but they're fucked up because they were brought up in a system of evil. You know what I'm saying? It's the media's fault. It's Hollywood's fault. It's the school system, most notably the school system, indoctrinated them and dumbed them down with ignorance and bigotry and hate. That's what you teach. That's what you teach. And then the government, then the bankers promoting eugenics all around, everywhere you go, with the classism, with the racism, the sexism, most notably into today's time, misandry, man hating, male hatred, and male hate leading to self-hatred. Nobody talks about misandry, just like nobody want to talk about racism. It's fucking sad. Nobody talks about looks. We're in a looksist society. And that's why people treat other people the way they do. Because they don't look a certain way, they don't talk a certain way, they don't do things the way you feel that you should do. That you feel that this individual should live their life a certain way by your rules and regulations, when the fact of the matter is, like I said before, you ain't paying their bills, you ain't keeping a roof over their head, you ain't providing them no transportation, you ain't providing them no shelter, no safety, no security, no love, no dick sucking, no pussy eating, whatever the fuck you do. No love, no sex, no nourishment. You're not their doctor. You don't heal them. no medicine, no education, but you want to judge them and you want them to submit to you because you're that fucking dumb, because you're that fucking narcissistic. I said it once and I'll say it again. Just because you don't like somebody, you don't agree with the fuck they do, that doesn't give you the right to treat them bad. When you don't want to be treated bad. Let me ask you, who in the fuck died and made you God? You're not God. So quit being God. You want to judge other people, label them and heckle them, put them down, ridicule them, dump on them, shit on them, belittle them, berate them, attack their manhood, womanhood, insult them, degrade them, slander them, lie to them, defame their character, hurt their feelings, and abuse them physically and emotionally, psychologically and mentally, and spiritually, and feel big and bad. I don't know why you feel so big and bad, because of the fact of the matter is, that's how you rate your own killer. You want to cock block them. You want to deny my life. These people have done nothing to you. This individual has done nothing to you, but you're going off the ignorance of what your parents taught you. What society taught you. It's society's fault. Let's get this straight. I'm sick and tired of the fucking elite government blaming the parents. How the fuck can you blame the damn parents when the fact of the matter is their parents are taking out the fucking home? The fact of the matter is you have more single parent families. You don't have a family unit. You don't have a family unit. You don't have no family unit. There's no family. There's no friends. You destroy that with the fucking monetary system. Look at divorce. Look at out of wedlock children. How the fuck this generation and this current generation is, and the generation coming behind me is supposed to fucking survive and prosper when we ain't got no damn resources? Fuck. How the fuck are we supposed to make it when we're not told the truth? We've been lied to our whole fucking lives. How? Nobody has built nothing. The generation before my generation, which is our parents, my parents, and I'll say my grandparents, didn't build shit. Okay, my grandparents, they didn't teach my parents the right thing. They taught them the wrong thing, just like your parents did. That's why our society is fucked up. That's why this world is so violent. It's the older people's fault for allowing the government to be this powerful, the elites to be this powerful, because we're told to follow the system. Be good slaves. Be good little Negro slaves. And be obedient to the master. When you being obedient leads you to oppression, where you'll be taken advantage of. That's why you got to rebel against the system, but you got to be smart. You know, like I said before, you got kids raising kids. You got moral breakdown. You got a lot of brain rape and a lot of indoctrination, miseducation, lies, deceit. And that's done by the elite bankers, by the corporations. This is United States is nothing more. United Snakes of America, KKR, is nothing more than a fucking corporation. Look it up. You're told not to look stuff up. And you're lied to. You want everything handed to you. You don't want to think for yourself. You don't want to know how to catch your own fish. You want someone to give you a damn fish. You're not totally self-efficient. You think you are because of materialistic bullshit, but all that materialistic bullshit makes you domesticated. You got kids working in Asia, making these fucking iPhones, and they're working damn near 20-hour days and getting like less than 70 cents an hour. And we keep buying these phones and talking about we believe in universal freedom. Freedom for all. And equality. When that's a lie. You judging somebody and labeling somebody and putting somebody down just so you can make yourself feel better. You don't make yourself feel better. You make yourself feel worse. Creating your own killer does not make you a better person. Wake the fuck up. You got too many people who try to one-up someone to feel fucking important, because the fact of the matter is, even though they're spoiled rotten, like people in America, spoiled rotten, but they're not happy because of the fact of the matter, and it's not because they don't embrace Caucasian Jesus. Sick and tired of this religious bullshit. No, it's because of the fact of the matter is, you lost your damn mind. You've been brain raped. You've been lied to. You're told to live in a society that is not natural. You're told to embrace evil and worship evil, and they say it's good. You've been lied to. Everything that's considered good is not bad. And what's considered good is the new bad. Bad is the new good, and good is the new bad. You want to treat somebody the way you don't want to be treated because you think you're above somebody because you've been stroked, or because you look a certain way, you're a certain skin color, because you think your skin is fairer than mine, that you're fucking better. You think because you're a girl, you're fucking better, because you believe in that matrix, that feminist bullshit. Or you think if you're a man who's the status quo, that you're thinking you're fucking better, but you would dump on your own gender, like a lot of men do, stab their own brother in the back just to get laid and just to get some popularity. Overtake somebody, fuck somebody over, and to make it. And that's what's hurting us. Like I said before, if you don't like somebody, keep it to your fucking self. If the person's nice and kind to you, be nice and kind back. Just respect them. If they ain't doing nothing to you bad, and if they did do something offensive, just pull them to the side and talk to them. But you're too good for that. You're not too good for that. Are you too good to get you think you're above treating somebody with respect and kindness the way you want to be treated? Well, you think you're so big and bad. You think you're so better that you don't have to have class and manners. And having class is not being an asshole, not being a bitch, not treating somebody like crap, treating somebody the way you don't want to be treated. Having class is actually the opposite, treating somebody with kindness, love, and respect, the way you want to be treated. But you think that's beneath you. Well, do you think you're special when you get killed, when you create your own killer? Do you think you're somebody now when you get your head blown off? You get stabbed to death? To you bullies out there, let me ask you, when you get your head blown off by the person that you victimized and abused all your life, do you think when you're dead in a fucking coffin and your parents and your family and friends are crying that you're dead, do you think you're somebody now? Because you ain't nobody, because you're really the undesirable. And it's funny, and most people do deserve to die. That's what needs to happen. Nobody's better than anybody. Because you have more of this and you have more than that. How about be fucking humble? There's a lack of humbleness. How about give back? How about help other people get theirs? Stop living in this I gotta be better than you mentality. That's the reason why this world is going to hell. This is why we are in hell. This is why World War III is happening. This is why we're in a deep depression. Not a recession, a depression. This is why your dollar is crashing. This is why nobody can afford to live in these fucked up conditions. This is why you got war and famine done by design. Because of our fucking ignorance. And this is why we're living in tyranny. Because you think you're better than somebody. You're so busy trying to one up somebody, you're getting your ass raped from behind, and you're smiling like a fucking stupid idiot. You people need to grow the fuck up and wake up and know who the real enemy is. You're undesirable. Just like you look at this person as an undesirable, guess what? The people at the top look at you the same damn way. Wake the fuck up. And I'll say it like this. Let me break this down for you. For all the people who are prejudiced, especially you fair-skinned people, you particularly Caucasian and other non-blacks. Guess what? Y'all just house niggas. You want to look at somebody as the fucking nigger, but guess what? The elites see you the same damn way. You're the same nigger, man. Okay? Wake the fuck up. Like I told you before, you don't know better than nobody else. If you ain't part of the elite clique, you're an undesirable. Wake up and open your eyes. Use this for once. I'm out. Peace.
Oh, I painted my toenails and my regular nails, but you can't really see it. They're really light colored and there's flowers on them. And I would show you my toes, except I don't know if you guys would want to see them. Maybe I will show you anyway. I don't know how to show you guys my toes. Toes? Flowers on my toes. Okay, that looks really strange, but those are my feet.